We have all been affected by smoking at some point in our life, whether it's indirectly or directly. You could be passing by an individual going to your favorite store and catch the smell or see them smoking outside the window or the door. Or it could be your friends and family that are close to you that has been doing it maybe for just a couple years or have been doing it all your life. While smoking has been perceived as cool over the years, it can cause major health issues internally, in turn decreasing your life expectancy as well as your all-over quality of life. To quote Jamie Smith of Medical News Today, wrote, "Life expectancy of a smoker is lessened by 10 years rather than a non-smoker." I don't know about you guys, but 10 years, it's kind of a long time and you can do a lot with that. As somebody who has been affected by smoking as well, my parents have smoked all my life and so has my sister. So as doing this research, I find it very near and dear to my heart as far as the effects and what can happen over the years. I've watched my parents both smoke and develop different diseases. My mother has diabetes and my father has COPD, and I catch myself wondering, were those years of smoking and still a contributor of these? I mean, I know it's not the end all, but could it have affected it? With this speech, I'm going to talk about 3 different subjects. First, I want to discuss the effects that it has on children. Second, I want to discuss the long-term effects that can be developed of smoking. And finally, I want to discuss how to quit, or how to at least try, and the benefits. The effects of smoking are never ending. Some small and some are on a gradual scale, but then some are on grander scales. And a lot of people don't realize the big impact that they have on children when you smoke near them, around them, or even expose them to it. According to an article by Lung.org, individuals that start smoking at a young, early age are more likely to develop a severe addiction to nicotine. As small as that sounds, an addiction is an addiction, and it's very hard to quit. We must start educating the younger youth just about the different effects and make sure that they know what they're doing and what they're putting into their body and what they could be creating in the long run. Also on this article, it stated today's youth under the age of 18 eventually die prematurely from smoking-related diseases. And let me preface that. I did not state that they died prematurely from smoking, but it can lead to the diseases they can develop. Now, let's talk about some of the diseases that can develop over the years with this habit. Smoking is a huge catalyst of cancer. Obviously, it does not develop from all of it, but it also can affect the liver, kidneys, stomach, and so many more. The habit attacks many different locations in the human body. It's not just 1 or 2. An article written by Sibu Sasha of NCBI stated, cardiovascular disease is one of the biggest leading causes of death in smokers. This increases by the number of years you've smoked as well as the number of cigarettes you smoke. That's a big deal. Now also, we want to talk about the benefits of quitting. This is not an easy road, and this is not one that you should do alone. The most rewarding thing that you can do when you're addicted to an unhealthy habit is break that cycle. While trying to quit smoking, it can be very stressful on an individual and their families. It's not just you that it affects. As Mr. Smith of the medical team stated in the previous article, within the first couple of years of quitting, your cardiovascular risks take a huge drop. and that's just after 5 years. Let's dig into more long-term ways to quit. The different programs that you can use gum, you can use patches, lozenges. It can also help to make a list of reasons why you want to quit. It could be your family, it could be a child. It could be that you, like me, you've seen your family develop these things and it's like, you don't want that for yourself. Today, I first discussed the effects of smoking that can be had on children. Second, we discussed the long-term effects that can develop over the years of smoking. Finally, we discussed the amazing benefits of quitting and how it can positively affect your life in the long run. Again, I'd like to state, while smoking can be perceived as cool, it has huge health issues and risks that can be put on your life for just a few years. In conclusion, smoking is an addictive habit and inhabits so many more windows of addiction. It also, again, affects your health in such a wide variety, and you have to put in twice as much work to get out of the hole that you've dug. Thank you.